cash from any ATM nationwide. Not to mention, no monthly service fees. It's the power of earning up to 5.5% APY on your Kasasa Cash with Liberty First Credit Union. Earn rewards beginning at a penny, continuing up to $40,000. Visit libertyfirstcu.com for details. Federally insured by NCUA. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose. Account qualifications apply.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Welcome to the Carriker Chronicles, the people show where we check the pulse of Husker Nation. I mean, what do you want me to say? I legit had hopes and thoughts and believed that we could keep this game close going into the fourth quarter. I guess shame on me. But we moved the ball at times. We're certainly not explosive consistently. We can be somewhat methodical on offense if we don't turn the ball over 84 times. Okay, we left in the first half alone anywhere from 3 to 14 points on the field due to fumbles, mishandled snaps hitting guys in motion. I mean, when we were putting guys in motion, it was kind of giving Colorado's defense a little bit of a tough time in their man-to-man defense. We were able to do a few things out of that. Okay, but it's one of those things where you can't turn the ball over 3 or 4 times in the first half. Okay, not only are we not that good, nobody is that good to be successful. All right, Colorado wasn't exactly blowing the doors off the scoreboard in the first half. In fact, you know, I know how it ended up. I know the final score. I know they moved the ball and scored towards the end of the game. The black shirts were put in bad position after bad position, eventually probably got wore down. But they played good defense for quite a while and gave us a chance to be in the game. If you agree with me, hit the like button, or if you're as frustrated as I am, either one, hit the like button. You look at this team, and this is a team that left points on the field. Colorado's 13 points, first 13 points, 13-0 at halftime, were basically all due to Nebraska turnovers, okay, and or penalties, which gave them free downs even on their field goal right before half. Okay, they had short field after short field. Unfortunately, Colorado misses the field goal right before half. Rule calls timeout right before that. There's no way he's going to know they're going to miss the field goal. They get to kick it again. They make it. You know, the second half was what it was. Okay, it just was what it was. We did not come out the stronger team in the second half. Sims had the 57-yard touchdown run right off the bat, and that was about it. Colorado took over. I felt like the black shirts kind of got wore down after they played with a ton of heart and fire for a good portion of the game. The turnovers, what did we end up with? 4, 5, 89, eventually caught up to us. Jeff Sims did not play well. Okay, he flat out did not play well. If I'm being honest with you, he reminded me of some of the kids that I coach in middle school. Just simple little things, a handoff. You know, can you count on a handoff happening? A guy going in motion. Okay, you're going to snap the ball to where it doesn't hit the guy in motion. Just simple little things. We got to have an open quarterback battle this week. Purdy, Chuba Purdy, Heinrich Haarberg, Jeff Sims. I don't care. Okay, we've got to have somebody who can execute the offense without a bunch of turnovers. All right. You know, I've got, as always, a bunch of notes here. I don't see a point. We had a chance to be in this game. The bottom line is we literally gave the game away, and then Colorado took over the second half. That is the bottom line of what happened. Now, as always, I will break this game down. I will watch the film. I'm going to do a full game breakdown. I'll put that out Monday morning. Okay. You can check that out on carrikerchronicles.com. I'm going to take a day or two to kind of process this. I don't see a point in being up in arms. This game was over long before I recorded this gut reaction. I'm like a parent who's disappointed more than mad. Okay. Questions. I want to hear what you have to say. And, you know, one of my former teammates, Mike Stuntz, put out a tweet during the game. And then, of course, after I shared it, you know, Jeff Sims gets banged up. A couple of our backup quarterbacks, you know, Purdy and Haarberg, at least got in the game for a little bit. But he's like, we're not able to throw the ball consistently. So just run the quarterback right, run him left, counter left. There's no such thing as running the quarterback too much. And of course, Sims gets banged up. But it's one of those things where we got to find a way, because we've been able to kind of, we're not explosive, but just move the ball, but finish, not give points away, give drives away, hand points to the other team. Not only are we not good enough to do that, nobody's good enough to do that and win football games. We got to get better play out of our quarterback. We've got to take care of the ball better. Yeah, that's all I got for now. I'm going to process this. I'm going to break it down more in depth on Monday morning. Okay, check that out at carrikerchronicles.com. Let me know below. I got questions for you fine folks. 1, are you as stunned at how bad our offense is as I am? Number 2, both backup quarterbacks got in during the fourth quarter, as I mentioned. Do you want to see what one of them can do in our game next week? I just want the best quarterback this week in practice to start next week, whoever that is. Okay. Number 3, Rule had 2 wins his first year at Temple. Eventually, they ended up winning a conference championship in the AAC. He had 1 win his first year in Baylor, and at one point in time, he turned that into a top 10 program. All right, my question is, does that make you feel any better about the future of Nebraska football at all right now? Because we are 2 games in. Rule has said he is process-oriented. And this is probably the wrong time to put this out. This is something to say come Wednesday. Because as we know, people are mad, people are hot, then they cool down a little by Monday, by Tuesday, by Wednesday. I myself become more reasonable. I guess I'm trying to be more reasonable now. I am. I'm there's no point in being mad at this point. I am fuming inside, but I am more like that disappointed parent, how I feel about this program and how much I love it. But we're 2 games in. Rule has talked about he's process oriented. It's a slow burn. all right, to getting this program better. Until next time, go big red and always remember to throw the birds.
If you're a diesel mechanic, CDL driver, or concrete finisher,
37 The Ticket. Hey guys, it's Nick Sainer. Join me and the Husker Hall of Famer Jay Foreman this Friday night from Gretna High School as we bring you a top 5 matchup in Class A. Number 2, Millard South Patriots travel to Gretna to face off against number 5, Gretna Dragons. Kickoff is slated for 7 p.m. with pregame scheduled to go on around 6:40 p.m. You can hear that and all the action unfold right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Tune in to the Teammates Mentoring Hour each Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket. Hear stories from the program started by Tom and Nancy Osborne and how it's changed mentors and mentees' lives and how you can be involved. The Teammates Mentoring Hour, Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 o'clock on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solutions. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
This is Bud Seinhorst, President and CEO of LIBA, the Lincoln Independent Business Association. Join us every Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket for the LIBA Business Hour, as we discuss local business and highlight those who are thriving in the Lincoln area. It's the LIBA Business Hour, Saturdays from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Don't allow uninvited guests to take over your home. Trust Bats to Rats for a peaceful and rodent-free living space.
Allo is turning 20 this year, and we plan to celebrate all year long. Since 2003, Allo has vowed to put customers first and deliver a drastically different experience. No matter where you live, work, or play, we believe you deserve an affordable, secure, and reliable connection. We're proud to have served our businesses and residents with seriously fast fiber optic service for 2 decades. Thank you for trusting Allo as your local internet, phone, and TV provider. Follow us on social media to know about the 20th anniversary celebrations in all our Allo communities.
Ready to upgrade your combine with new technology to make your harvest more efficient, meaning more money in your pocket? The team at Landmark Implement is here to help find the right combine for harvest. Plus, when you purchase a pre-owned combine from Landmark, you are backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network, along with mobile techs and parts drop-off points to keep you up and running, reducing downtime. View inventory online at landmarkimp.com or stop by your local Landmark to experience the Landmark difference.
Fall has arrived, and it's the perfect weather for the DIY market to listen to the game while building a deck. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and Decorators composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance and to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671 or go online to deckcityne.com.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide or experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, call 988 for free, confidential, and compassionate support. On July 16th, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is transitioning to 988. There is hope For 24/7 support, call, text, or chat 988.
Sponsored by Nebraska DHHS, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. That's doihaveprediabetes.org.
Wait, did they just say 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes? That's 33.33333% of adults. That means it could be me, my boss, or my boss's boss, or me, my favorite sister, or my other sister. That's 7 members of my 21-person romantic book club. Wait, the 1 in 3 could be me, my karaoke partner Carol, or my karaoke enemy Jeff. I'm going to take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
This school year's in full swing. Students are back in the class learning, making new friends, and developing new interests. I'm Jenny Benson, president of the Nebraska State Education Association. Parents, communication is key to helping your student maintain a strong start to the school year. Whether your student is in high school or navigating the new world of kindergarten, keep an open dialogue about what they're learning and how they are growing.
Sponsored by the Nebraska State Education Association, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association in this station.
Veterans, do you know what local, state, and federal benefits and services you're eligible to receive? Do you want help navigating the application or appeals process? Speak to your county veteran service officer or the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs State Service Office to see what's available to you and your family. You've served our country, now let us serve you. Visit veterans.nebraska.gov today. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Welcome to the Carriker Chronicles, the people show where we check the pulse of a frustrated Husker Nation. Now, there will be some weeks when I'll do a reaction to Matt Rule's press conference on Mondays, and there'll be some weeks when I don't. It's just kind of how I feel going into a week. And no disrespect whatsoever to Coach Rule, but this week I'm just not interested in what is said. All I care about is what happens on the field on Saturday. Okay, and I do want to point something else out, because I am still repping Nebraska. Okay, I'm going to rep the red till I'm dead, and I'm Husker proud forever. That will never change. But today, there's got to be a change at the quarterback position on offense. Like, something has to change. And I'm going to define what that means later on in the show, exactly what I mean by that, because it can mean multiple things. Okay, but do me a favor. If you agree with me that something at the quarterback position needs to change, and that's not optional, that's mandatory, then hit the like button. Now, a couple of stats. They are what they are. Take them for whatever you think they're worth. All right, Nebraska has a 22-game losing streak versus AP-ranked teams. The last time they beat a ranked team was Oregon 2016. Don't click off the video. Don't worry. It's just stats. It is what it is. All right, the last time Nebraska beat a Power 5 team in a non-conference game was Oregon 2016. Again, something needed to change coming into this year, and 2 games in, something needs to change. All right, now, I do want to give Matt Rule credit, okay, because speaking of press conferences, some members of his staff wanted to cut the press conference short after the game on Saturday, and Matt Rule refused, and he stayed the whole time. Now, coming into this game, and we're not going to talk a whole lot about Colorado, and I do. I know I had said I was going to break down the Colorado game. I'm good. Okay. All right. Here's all I'm going to mention about the Colorado game. They had won the previous 2 meetings coming into last Saturday by a combined 8 points. The issue is Nebraska right now is only averaging 12 points per game on offense so far this season, and I was going to see where we were ranked nationally in that, and I chose not to do so. Okay. Now, when I talk about our starting quarterback so far, Jeff Sims, and I talk about these college players and these young men, it's not personal. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, it isn't personal. I'm not picking on anyone. I have been that guy that's been analyzed myself, so I know what it feels like from my own perspective. Okay. So it's just facts. It's my opinion, and then facts to back my opinion as we go along here. And here's the other thing. I view these young men different than I ever have. NIL and the transfer portal has changed the game of college football forever. When I first got to Nebraska, okay, I got there 2 weeks before training table opened, before the dorms opened, before camp started. I slept on senior defensive end Justin Smith's couch for 2 weeks. I ate nothing but 120 metric protein powder packets. Okay, he made me a steak one time. It was uber delicious. Part of that is because I was stubborn as hell. I didn't want money. I didn't want help from my parents. I didn't want anything. I wanted to do it on my own. Part of that is because that's how college football was back then. And I was happy. I had no complaints whatsoever. So I do look at these young men a little bit differently because it's more like semi-pro ball with NIL and the transfer portal, but let's move forward. Because I do believe Nebraska, as bad as it's looked, as deplorably deplorable, just made that up, as it has looked at times, listen to some of these stats, because we could easily be 1-1 or 2-0. Our defense has played well enough to win. We have ran the ball well enough to win football games. All right. Now, Nebraska, when you have 4 or 5 turnovers, but you rush for 222 yards in your last game, you average 5.4 yards per carry, but you only complete 50% of your passes and average 5.4 yards per completion, the same amount as your average per rush. It's not great. The Black Shirts held our opponent to 1.8 yards per carry and 58 total rush yards. Throughout the year so far, our defense is giving up an average of exactly 2.0 yards per carry. Actually, it's under that. I take it back. It's under that. Okay, and a total of 130. They're averaging 1.8, 1.9 yards per carry that they're allowing per rush. That's winning football. Rushing for over 200 yards is winning football. Averaging over 5 yards per carry is winning football. Okay, they've given up an average of 56.5 yards rush yards per game. Our defense, we are averaging over 200 yards rushing a game. Over 5 yards a carry, as I mentioned. Okay, that's winning football. A story as old as time: run the ball, play defense, stop the run. You're gonna win football games. Unless you're averaging 4 to 5 turnovers a game. When you're leaving on average 10 to 14 points on the field per game and handing the opponent 10 to 14 points per game. Minnesota scored 10 points in the last 5 minutes of that game due to 2 short fields. Colorado, in the first half alone, scored 10 points, their first 10 points, due to 2 short fields handed to them by our offense. Not only that, our offense is driving on the first
drive of the game on Saturday, gonna score, gonna get a field goal attempt, gonna get a touchdown, gonna turnover. We score again right before, I think 7.5 minutes before half. We're driving, looks like we're gonna score. Turnover. Okay, I talked after the Minnesota game how many points we left on the field. We are leaving. The first two games, we probably left anywhere from 17 to 24 points on the field, and we've handed our opponents about 20 points. I mean, my God, that's a 44-point swing. That is not winning football. Real quick. We're doing things well. We're playing winning football, and then we're not. Real quick. All right. I want to give a shout out to our sponsor because this show does not happen without the fans at home. It does not happen without our sponsors. All right. So if you're a general contractor, a building owner, or property manager looking for concrete repair or work done in the Omaha metro area, such as street paving, building floors, and parking lots, check out dpsconstruction.net. It's a quality company. They do quality work ran by a quality individual. It's dpsconstruction.net, and tell them that Adam Carriker sent them your way. Now, clearly Sims, has not looked like this in practice, I would have to assume, or he wouldn't be playing. I do have to wonder, though, with how bad he's looked in the games, barring him getting hurt in the last game, how bad have Heinrich Harburg and Chubba Purdy? I have to assume they haven't looked good. How bad have they looked? Because Rule won't bring them in. As bad as Sims is struggling, barring Sims getting banged up. Now, look at Heinrich Harburg, look at Chubba Purdy, all right? Harburg is second on the depth chart, 6'5", 215 pounds, from Kearney Catholic High School in Nebraska. He's the first in-state quarterback to sign with Nebraska since 2001. A top 20 dual threat quarterback, more than a dozen scholarship offers, won all sorts of awards coming out of high school, a Sports Illustrated All-American candidate. In my opinion, I've watched him practice. I've watched him practice over the years. I've talked about his speed. I've talked about his arm. I've talked about his frame. I've talked about it since he was a true freshman. And the first time I saw him live in person in practice in those ugly green jerseys that the quarterbacks tend to wear, in my opinion, in a room full of talented guys, he has the highest ceiling of any quarterback we have. And he's also athletic enough at 6'5", 215 pounds to play wide receiver as well. Chubba Purdy, younger brother of former Iowa State quarterback and current 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy. He was a 4-star quarterback coming out of high school, number 6 dual threat quarterback in the country. He was the Arizona Offensive Player of the Year. He transferred from Florida State. He's only the 5th true freshman quarterback in Noles history to start a game at quarterback as a true freshman. He's played in 10 games in his career with 3 starts. These are both highly talented and highly touted and talented individuals. Let me define now something different at quarterback and what that means to me. It means, and I quote myself because I wrote it down here, execute the offense and not turn the ball over. If you can make a play, great. If not, so be it. Just hand the ball off correctly, handle motions correctly, and throw it to the guys with the red on their helmet. Again, I mean no disrespect to anybody who's played quarterback for us so far, but we have played a lot of good football with a lot of ugly mixed in, and something's got to change at this particular position. Heinrich Harburg, here's my question for him. If it's him that gets the chance to start, play, or whatever this Saturday, can he match his physical ability to his play on the field? When it comes to Chubba Purdy, if you remember last year, he struggled when he got his chances to play, and you could see why Casey Thompson was the starter. My question is, can you calm down and slow down the game in your mind, because we were told he'd get overly excited in the huddle? Has that changed 1 year later? Now, all right, Harburg and Purdy, all right, very small sample size and a very kind of a difficult situation to come into on Saturday, but they were combined 2 of 7 passing with 1 touchdown. Now, if it is Sims, because I didn't say a different player, probably, I mean, if it's me, I'm giving Heinrich Harburg a chance, or whoever plays better this week in practice. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm not the head coach. I'm not the guy getting paid the moolah. Okay. If it is Sims, and I don't know his health status at the moment that I'm recording this video. I do not know, okay, his health status. But if it's a healthy Sims, my philosophy would be run him over and over and over and do more option. Do more option, please. And ask him to be a game manager and run the ball, and that's it. Personally, I would give Harburg a chance. I would absolutely prioritize whoever looks the best this week in practice. Now, here are my questions for you fine folks at home. And actually, Greg Smith had an intriguing tweet that I thought was interesting. Greg Smith on Twitter. Matt Rule has done a lot of correct things so far in Lincoln. He picked the wrong quarterback, and because of that, it's going to be very hard to avoid a typical Matt Rule year one, where you only win 1 or 2 games is what he's getting at. Here's my question for you. Is Jeff Sims, Matt Rule's, I'm just going to say, the biggest mistake he's made since he got to Lincoln? Because if Jeff Sims doesn't come in, Casey Thompson's probably still here. And Casey Thompson with him at quarterback were at least 1-1, if not 2-0. And I could argue that Logan Smothers, and I do believe this, would have probably led us to 1, if not 2 victories so far this year if he was a quarterback as well. You know what? I don't want to ask that question. I don't like the narrative that could possibly create. Again, nothing's personal here. Just let me know. Who do you think should start at quarterback this Saturday? Jeff Sims, Heinrich Harburg, or Chubba Purdy? Number 2, my second question, what will Nebraska's record be going into the Michigan game? Will they be 0-4? Dear God, no. Will they be 1-3 or 2-2? Let me know in the comments below. Last but not least, your thoughts on Marcus Satterfield as our offensive coordinator so far. All right, ladies and gentlemen, go check out Connor Hayden of Corn Craze, John Johnston of Corn Nation, Don Harold, who is highly entertaining in his own right, and he needs to get his name out there. At CarrikerChronicles.com, their game reactions, what they're saying this week, what Nebraska needs to do different, and their predictions for our game this upcoming Saturday. I will be putting out another video later this week. I don't even know if I'm going to do a prediction because we better beat Northern Illinois, but I got a couple of things on my mind. You can find it all at CarrikerChronicles.com, and this is about the worst time under God's hot sun to plug merchandise, but I'm going to do it because I don't think I've done it yet. You can also get a bunch of cool merchandise at CarrikerChronicles.com and support the show. I know we truly appreciate it. Go Big Red, and always remember to throw the bird.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solutions. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and Bob just wanted to say thank you for a record-setting July here at Koppel.